show you the highlights right now. From Big D, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul. That's the marquee matchup. And Chris Paul has obviously been all over Jason Kidd through the first three. 2-1 coming in. And Jason Terry got the start in Game 3. That was a big decision. And playing well here in the first quarter. He had 20 in the game. Dallas led by 7 at the end of one, 30-23. But here comes Juju.
Well, he did a great job coming off the bench. And this kid is really talented. And he's now starting to get some more minutes.
And Frank Peja was huge.
Yeah, that's the thing about Stojakovic. Playing with a guy like Chris Paul will get Stojakovic the ball in the places where he likes it.
New Orleans outscored Dallas by 11 in the second. Nuo had a 4-point halftime lead. David West, he had 24. Nuo up 8. Peja again, he had 19 points. This corner 3, and you leave him that wide open, you know the result. New Orleans took a 10-point lead to the fourth, and then here it is, the hard foul. Kidd on Pargo, flagrant 2.
Yeah, it really was a hard foul, and I think Kidd was really going for the ball, and obviously he got a good part of the neck, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with the league.
We're just happy that nothing occurred in terms of an injury for Pargo. Chris Paul jammed his foot late in this game on that play right there, ended up scoring, and this is a guy who's had ankle injuries in the past, but he said he was going to be fine, as you heard him in the post-game presser saying, I'm just going to get some treatment, I will be ready to go. The question is, will the Mavericks be ready to go? 13-point win for the Hornets in game number 4 as the scene shifts to New Orleans for game number 5. Frank, tell them how the Mavericks are going to get a win despite the stat that the Mavs have lost 8 straight road playoff games.
Yeah, and you talked about Nowitzki, and he really did play well. 22 points, 13 rebounds. You know what? He got knocked last year so much for them losing to Golden State in the first round. But how about the 3 Js? Jason Kidd, Josh Howard, Jerry Stackhouse, a combined 5 for 27, 4 turnovers, and 0 free throw attempts. So Avery Johnson talked about getting more aggressive. It's time for those guys, especially Josh Howard, who's had a pretty wacky couple of days. He needs to get his game back on track.
Well, Jason Kidd, speaking of aggressive, he was overly aggressive on that foul of Gennaro Pargo, and after the game, he spoke about it.
After the officials call, I just tried to, foul Pargo. Wasn't trying to hurt him, and they called flagrant 2.
No frustration on your part on that play?
No frustration. Just trying to stop them from, getting an easy layup, sending them to the free throw line.
When's the last time you've been ejected from a game? Just curious.
San Antonio game, maybe last year. Tony Brothers threw me out.